Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me tonight. At first, I would like to ask you, how many of you have ever seen a live performance of ballet? Please raise your hands. Wow, that's a lot. Didn't expecting that. And how old were you the first time you saw a ballet performance? You can 7? That 50 or 15? 50. Oh, 15. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's pretty young. That's really great. For mine, my first ballet performance I saw was on TV at age 5. I was born in a village outside of Shanghai city, and in my hometown, we have never had any live ballet performances, and I've never seen a live ballerina before. One day I was watching TV, and I saw this Russian ballerina was dancing a piece called Dying Swan. And I was fascinated by her arm movements, and I fell in love with her movement and thought, oh, maybe one day I want to be like her. Until a few years later, my mom saw on the newspaper that Shanghai Ballet School is auditioning for students. So we went to the audition together. Out of 2,000 students, they accepted 18 girls, and I was one of them. Thank you. The beginning of the learning process, the journey with ballet, was not really easy for me. It was a bit difficult and boring. We have to do very simple movements, like Lauren said, pliés to begin with, tendu, also stretch every day and exercises. It's very hardcore. So I cried a lot. After half a year of studying, my teacher had a conversation with my father, said that she's really not picking up. We're gonna try to keep her half more year, and if she's not getting better, we might have to let her go. And by the way, she's second to last in the class. And my father, of course, asked me if I want to be a dancer, continue to studying in the school. If not, we can just go home today. That was the very first question I had to ask myself to make that decision and commit to myself that, yes, I wanted to be a dancer. And I did not know that I was that bad. I had no idea. So with the next half year, I started to work really, really hard. I would ask questions, practice more, make sure I got the steps after every day when we learn something new. So within the half year, I became second to the best in the class. And that was the first taste of success, that through hard work, you can get where you want it to be. So over the 7 years of studying ballet, not only I became one of the best students in the school, I also was known for one of the hardest worker. I got many opportunities, especially international ballet competitions, and had many breakthroughs. One of the very major breakthrough was when I first time came to a different country in Switzerland. That was my first international competition with my teacher and a translator. The day before the compete, we had 11 judges sitting in front of you, and we only had other translators from other competitors from different countries. Everyone was watching. So I was stunned by all these beautiful competitors from different country, different skin tone, different hair. I was so taken away by watching them. And by the time when I was about to go on the stage, I came on the stage gracefully from this side. And I went on stage. I just have realized that I came from the wrong side, and I didn't know what to do. So I had to stop the music. I had to make a stop sign. and then, luckily, they gave me another chance, but everyone in the room was laughing and was thinking, who is this girl? She must cannot dance. But luckily, I I was very nervous. And luckily, I followed the music and followed my heart, my footsteps. Everything went so well, so gracefully. And I won the competition. Thank you. And through that journey, it helped me to make who I am today. And I know winning competitions were not my final goals. And ballets came from the West. So I would love to living a ballerina's lifestyle in the West culture. So after I graduated school, I joined the ABT studio company. Yes, one of the most prestigious company in the world. And the journey in the beginning was fascinating. I had to convince my parents to let me go with 2 suitcases only. I didn't speak any language, and that was about 14 years ago. And throughout the journey, being a harder work and disciplines, I quickly got noticed by the company coaches. But one day, I was practicing, and I hit a major injury. And they told me I couldn't dance for at least 2 years. So I didn't dance 2 years. It was devastating in the beginning, but somehow I realized I'm living in New York City. That's the best city, you ever know. So I started to take a different advantage of taking art class, acting class, learning fashion, going to different Broadway shows, performances, going to museum. And through that, I have realized today I'm not only became a better ballerina, and I have become a better artist. And 2 days ago, I just finished my ballet season with the ABT at the Metropolitan Opera House. It was just so incredible. I can't wait until the next season in the fall. And 2 days later, this is something very exciting I would like to share with everyone, that I'm going to create a piece as a choreographer for the Dance Theater of Harlem. And I'm so honored to be a part of that. And as a choreographer side of me, today I have a little exercise with you guys. Can you all take out your cell phone and turn on to selfie mode? And can you take a selfie? And after you take your selfie, you can show it to me. And I'm going to do the same thing. I just did it. And don't worry, I won't post on any social media. That's great. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. That's a nice smile. Beautiful. And let me quickly, just hold on your phone. Let me quickly do a photo of y'all. That's an amazing part of living 2017, isn't it? And, okay, quickly. And now I'm going to do a ballet movement. I have to put my mic down, unfortunately. Okay. No, I'm going to do a ballet pose with my selfie. And I would like everyone to copy me and do a selfie also with a ballet pose. So you learn something every day. So you learn something from me today. Oh, hold on. Okay, yes. Yeah, please do a ballet pose though. I need you. Make it work. Let's do a ballet. Yes. Okay. Anyway, that was amazing, Michael. Thank you for showing on the stage. Before I go, I would like to thank you for coming tonight and having me. And this photo might be as a gift to you. Also, as a reminder, maybe one day you're going through a hard day. One day you might feel you want to give up on something you've been working so hard for. But when you look at that photo, you will remember that, we had this conversation today, and remember, everything is going to be okay. Yes. Thank you. Have a good night.
Fantastic job. Can we give it up for Ziggy again, please? Oh, what happened? Oh, wait. Hey, Ziggy, you had a question. Oh, man, they trying to jam out a little bit right now. This is every girl's favorite song right
Hi,
here.
that's my favorite song.
Hey, can we go down on the song really quick?
Seriously.
Just really quick. I promise you. I'll give you 30 seconds, but we have a question, and I think it's important. Oh. Question, let's go.
Hello. Oh, hi, Ziggy. Yes. My question is, and it's also for Lauren, is when you have a lot of hope and you had that hard time, and how did you, when you feel really down, and you tried to you went to all those classes and you really tried to get yourself out of it, but what do you do when you feel like you're at your lowest?
It's a very good question. Because when you're at the lowest, you really turn off yourself. You don't want to talk to anyone. You just want to shut down your world. I have had an experience that I really felt my world was literally upside down. Imagine I used to live in this beautiful bubble. Nothing was wrong. I was invincible. I can always go forward. I can always push myself. There's no limit. But one day, when I hit that injury, yes, I feared. Yes, I questioned, am I ever be able to dance again? I didn't know. But all I know is I'm not going to give up. And I can focus on the part that I can control, that I can do the best I can. And everything will be okay. And sometimes, when it's so hard, you have nothing to grasp. You feel you're in the air, but you're not. The matter of fact, when you go through something so difficult, when you come to the other side, you will start to realize everything happened for a reason. And that will only make you become better. And hold on to what you love and passionate about. Because there are we can never live without fear. If someone say I have no fear, I don't think it's true. I think we live in between love and fear all the time. But how do we choose between love and fear? It equally has power. So if we choose only love, and fear has no power in you. So eventually, love became the power, and that's the only power you can grow out of every obstacle.
I love that. That's great.
And
fantastic. Did that answer your question? Who asked that question?
Good luck with
that answer. Oh, she's crying from your answer. Well, can you give her a hug really quick? Can you give her a hug?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I didn't make her cry.
No, yes, you did. You definitely made her cry. You got to own that. You better own that, Ziggy. I'm sorry. That don't know me. I don't make people cry. No, can we give it up for Ziggy again, please?
You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay.